Today is a WAFF 48 First Alert Weather Day. Sponsored by Mr. Electric, your area expert. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
Yeah, and you might want to grab that umbrella, register to win one of ours there because it's going to start raining soon.
Yeah, Eric's tracking a timeline this morning, and you say this is kind of our final wet, whatever you want to call it, this week.
Yes, the last chance of rain. It's been kind of one after another. Each morning we start off foggy, then it rains. Well, this is all coming in by late morning into the early afternoon. Should be gone by the evening commute. So that's good news as far as timing goes. A lot of you will be watching this happen out the window of your work or your school. But a 48 First Alert weather day. The overall threat for severe storms is pretty low today. There's a greater threat of severe weather to our north into parts of Middle Tennessee, but that doesn't mean we won't see a few stronger, more organized storms producing that risk of damaging straight line wind gusts, maybe 35 to 45 miles per hour. Very heavy rainfall could lead to poor visibility, ponding puddles forming on the roadways, and also frequent cloud to ground lightning. Some of you, if you have students dismissing between 2 and 4 p.m. in parts of northeast Alabama, you might be watching that very closely as these rain showers and storms roll through. But storms begin around 9:30 or so, far northwest Alabama, moving from west east through lunchtime into the afternoon, and they're off into Georgia by about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. Severe threat is low. Isolated gusty winds expected, again in that 35 to 45 mile per hour range. Frequent cloud to ground lightning. It doesn't always take that severe wind gust to knock down some trees or power lines, leading to potential power outages. And this time of year, it's important. Think about those holiday decorations that you have outside. So before you leave for work this morning, maybe take a quick peek in your front and backyard and just make sure everything is secure, as they could go blowing down the street on a day like today with some stronger wind gusts. Heavy rainfall, that is a guarantee. Frequent cloud to ground lightning and maybe some small hail, but I think that's kind of a stretch. We really don't have that set up for hail development. Here's a quick look at your timeline. As early as 9 to 11 a.m. for you in far northwest Alabama, north central Alabama, I-65, the metro areas, the traffic triangle, if you will. Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer coming up with a peek at the roads here in a second, and then towards Sand Mountain from 11 to 3. And this is the line of storms off to our west right now, crossing over the Mississippi River into parts of far west Tennessee, extreme northwest Mississippi, and this will just move from west to east this morning. We have plenty of moisture. Dew points are in the 50s and 60s, and our morning temperatures are also in the 50s and 60s. Not much in the form of sunshine today. We will be mostly cloudy to overcast, and that will actually limit our warming a little bit. But 9:30 here on future radar out toward Waterloo, far western Lauderdale, Colbert County. We've got the rain and storms moving in. Threats of the straight line winds, the heavy rain, the frequent lightning progressing over I-65 here at lunchtime, and then continuing eastward as we go towards Sand Mountain, northeast Alabama, Morgan, Marshall, Jackson, DeKalb counties. 5 o'clock. Heaviest rain and that storm threat off to our east. Visibility remains poor this morning. Fog will stay with us probably through about 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and our temperatures remain warm. 49 Fort Payne, but we've got 63 out there in Muscle Shoals. Here's your 10-day forecast. Colder air settling in this evening, overnight, and for the rest of the week into the weekend. Christmas Day might bring us a few Wednesday rain showers.